Take a look around. I'm ready to do the most. I am ready to be extra. My entire timeline is just pink up and down, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the month of February and it being Valentine's Day soon. No, it's pink aura thanks to the reveal finally of the Asia Wilson A1 in the pink aura colorway. So I'm going to do my best to get through as many details as possible in relation to this drop. Again, the official reveal was today on Tuesday, February 4th. And when I say the excitement for this. Now, she's already coming off the jersey retirement. Tutu is in the rafters forever when it comes to South Carolina basketball. That means for men and women, no other player in South Carolina will be able to wear that jersey. And it just speaks to the respect that she garners there within South Carolina, just in her home state. And that woman from the 803, my goodness. So let's get into it. We know that this was long awaited by fans. I've made videos leading up to this, and there was a very distinct timeline, right? We saw May, we had the actual drop that she is receiving her signature sneaker, and then we received the logo reveal. And from there, we were all just waiting, like, what is it going to be now? Within sneakers, leak culture is real, right? It's prevalent. It happens. I think it has the possibility to ruin releases because you want to see people's like true, genuine thoughts for high quality photos, like in the right setting, really giving us what this sneaker is intended to. And when something is leaked, you don't always get that, and no one leaked this. I was blessed and fortunate enough to be trusted to see like some early iterations, and I was just so glad to know that absolutely positively no one leaked this. So to see the pink aura A1 in all of its glory, oh my goodness, there's just so much excitement on women's basketball side, but also on the sneaker side. Like, I'm seeing you guys in the comments say, you know what? The women are holding it down. The women are holding it down for Nike basketball right now. And Asia is only the 14th woman to have a signature sneaker within basketball. It's taken us, I believe, like close to 23 years or something for us to have that for a black woman with Nike. So with all that said and done, again, let's just try to dive into as many details as we can. So for the actual designer, and I'm going to make sure I get his name correct. Benjamin Natakum, he is the lead designer on the A1, and he shared that A was so intentional. I mean, every single step of the way, she would come back and let them know, like, oh, did you change something? Because it looks like you changed something. So they actually had a notebook in which they would meet with her, go over their thoughts, and then, you know, she would take that back with her when they came back the next time to take a look at the shoe. She would be able to go, did something change? Now, this was very intentional in terms of the, like, height on where is the midsole going to come up, because at first the shoe was designed to be really, really fast, right? She is a fast player on the court, regardless if she's in the post, she's fast. And if you look at her footwork, she came back and she's like, no, you guys changed this. Like, I want the shoe to be fast. So they were like, you know what? We hear you. And again, the intentionality, I think, is the word when it comes to the A1. And also, I love that Callie sat down. Again, absolutely love Callie's work. I've spoken on her before on the channel when it comes to the aces and A. But I love Callie sitting down with Asia for us to learn from her that, number one, she really wanted you to take away to be true to yourself when it comes to, you know, any path. But then she had to also remember that for this sneaker itself. And also then the comparison, because we know all too often in basketball, the only thing that is going to happen, or in sneakers, is there's going to be this comparison. But you've put something out, a part of yourself, that is something that no one can absolutely take away from you ever. So it is a lower profile silhouette that was intended. She wanted people to enjoy this on the court, but also off of it. So if you have any apprehensions that, man, I'm not into basketball, like I don't actually play myself, so is this something for me? Yes, it absolutely is still something for you, okay? Look at how many of us just rock any other model casually off the court. So this is absolutely for you. Now, I've seen people say, is pink going to be the only color so far coming out? Because maybe that's not your thing. That's fine. Maybe pink aura isn't for you, but that is a very fire signature color. Like, for her to have her own specific pink by Nike, again, she's doing a lot. I'm just so proud and so pleased for her. So we do have the other colors, so I'll be sure to run these down here on the side. So you will have white, ghost, and summit white, also beta blue and radiant blue, and then of course we are seeing this amazing pink aura. And then there was another colorway tease that said black, hyper pink, and laser pink. So haven't necessarily, of course, we haven't seen any of these other colorways, but rest assured you do have additional colorways. And then these are dropping in men's sizing also, and then they will go down to kids as small as a 1Y. So the children are not left out of this, but more importantly, the pricing. So I love that this is $110 sneaker. In this economy, this is what we need. Okay, this here is the value we need in footwear. And more importantly, when I think of value for footwear, I think of a shoe being comfortable, and A, made sure this was comfortable. Okay, so let's actually look at some of the specs or the sketches for the A1. So as you can see, it says layered support from strong to breathable, okay? Just in terms of wanting that in the shoe itself. And then full length cushion midsole core, it is plush. She wanted something that was plush, that was supportive. If you take a look at A's game, right, there's a lot of lateral movement. There's a lot of stop and start, and she just, that turnaround, you absolutely need traction, okay? So that, again, as I mentioned earlier, is certainly a feature on the outsole of this shoe. And you can see the A1 features a reimagined traction pattern that allows the wearer to cut, pivot, and move laterally with precision. And y'all know she just eats everyone up in the paint. Again, Asia left no stone unturned when it came to the intentionality of the sneaker itself. So we're gonna run some of these details down because this is a unique one that people may just like gloss over. But the laces, so it was very important to her to have a unique lace. And she said, you know, I just feel like the laces have to be one of my favorites because I feel like I haven't seen that lace anywhere else on a shoe. So this is what we want, or at least I want. I want you to integrate every part of your preferences into your signature sneaker. It should scream you. And that's what we're getting, even down to the laces. Now, she said she would love to see LeBron in this shoe. Bron, can we make that happen? Sir, like, I just feel like that's only natural, okay? She has been an amazing ambassador for the LeBron lineup on the court, so I would absolutely love to see Bron in the A1. We just need to make that happen. Okay, so let's move along because also, there's a slide accompanying this, okay? There's a calm slide now. My whole month of February has been made. I just don't care because Asia quote tweeted this on Threads. It's breaking down the fact that you know the cardinal rule, okay, in basketball, your shoes that are meant for the court, they don't touch the pavement. Like, you all know, if you're ballers, you know this. Your shoe does not touch the pavement. And so it actually irked her little fashion heart when she had slides and they didn't coordinate. They didn't match with her sneaker that she wore on the court. So she said, let's fix that. It's fixed. Coordinated. We get the pink Aura A1. We also have the pink Aura Calm slide to go with it. So just know, again, February, my entire month has been made. So that will accompany alongside the release. And then let's just go through, again, the rest of the actual upper of the shoe. So we know that her logo is on there. And with the logo reveal, right, it has to do with the star that she signs with her name every single time. But it doesn't stop there. So that is on the tongue. There is a full A'ja Wilson signature on the very front toe area or on that toe cap. So we're gonna get A all throughout this sneaker. And then the ode to her parents, like Eva and Roscoe, the woman that you have raised, okay? The woman you have raised that inspires us all. So she has Celtic tattoos actually on the back of each of her triceps to represent her parents. That is also incorporated. It is stitched. It itself is stitched on the inner tongues for both of these sneakers, right? One for her dad, one for her mom. So her parents, again, we thank you. We thank you for her. And if you know A'ja Wilson, you know just how important her grandmother was and still is to her. And so Grandma Hattie Rakes, you are certainly incorporated throughout this sneaker with all of the pearl tone finishes on the swoosh and then on the upper, but then also along the midsole. So again, every bit of who has made A'ja the woman that she is, it's within this sneaker. And so I know all of us were like, she's got to incorporate her grandma in pearl somewhere. It's in there, but also in the upcoming white pair as well. So again, it's just so intentional and I really appreciate that. But moving past the shoe, there's a whole clothing collection. This woman, the lining of the hood that will drop. Now, I believe it's 8 pieces total in this collection. So you will have cropped and full length tees. You will have hoodies. You will have shorts. But also we will have the signature asymmetrical tight. The signature tight that she is known for. And again, let's just go back to the hood because in the month of Black History, her understanding the assignment, okay, in terms of the hood. Now, I kept thinking it is satin line, and I know you will see satin mentioned everywhere, but it's actually, I believe, sateen, like that is the specific material on the inner lining of the hood. Regardless, she said, you listen, she is a bonnet girl when she is in the airport, so having the hood lined with this material, okay, it is silky, it will prevent frizz, it will protect your hair. As a Black woman, just know, especially with the fresh press, I appreciate this, A'ja. I really do. Okay, let's run down a few more details on the A1. So if you look on the actual sole, you will see that it has one of her favorite quotes that says, "As a matter of fact, the best is yet to come." And that is an amazing outlook to have, because even with her achieving all of the things she has, I mean, she could retire right now and be one of the most decorated athletes, especially in basketball ever, but the best is still yet to come. And I love that she continues to have that outlook. But let's move past that. Let's also go to the back heel, because she is a competitive woman by nature. I mean, clearly as a two-time back-to-back champion and then three-time MVP, MV3, got that shirt right there. But she has on the heel weakness. Weakness? We don't got time for that. And you honestly don't, because listen, you just gotta make it happen. You can't dwell in anything that isn't gonna get you to where you need to be. So she doesn't dwell in weakness whatsoever. And again, this was certainly a delay, not denied. This took longer than we as fans would have liked it to, but nonetheless, it's here, and Nike has been very, very intentional from the full promotional rollout. She had a sit down with Issa Rae, so I'm blown away by it. I really am. Like, Nike, I give you the criticism that you deserve, but bravo to this. Like, what you've done for A'ja Wilson in this rollout, I am beyond happy with it. And also the intentionality, I'm going to keep coming back to this word, with this collection in terms of the apparel, them wanting this to integrate into your everyday style. I think you can certainly have that happen here when you take a look at the collection and how it is just perfectly, meticulously planned out. So from the tees to the hoodie, the tights, I certainly hope that we get like more just in terms of pants. Like, she's wearing pants in these promos, so I'm not sure if that will ever be a part of it. I don't know. Nike could be a little sneaky there. We could certainly get more. But you guys know I have a very athleisure sporty style, so you will see all parts of this A1 collection just woven throughout my entire style and how I choose to wear it. But I think that's everything. Did I cover everything? I think that's everything. So take away from the Pink Aura A1 to lead with confidence, loyalty, and passion. That is the representation of this specific colorway, a signature pink for A'ja herself. Nike, you've tapped into something special culturally that I didn't really know or think that you would. So again, round of applause by me. I am absolutely positively passionate about this sneaker, and I've already said in a recent video, if you guys caught that, on what shoes am I actually looking to pick up in 2025, I had A1s at the very top of my list. So I guess I didn't have to wait long to see what the entire collection itself would include. Plan ahead, okay? Again, price list, estimated price list is up here. Plan ahead, use that discernment, okay? If this is something you're really interested in to support your favorite athlete or to support just A'ja Wilson as a person, but love the design, you love the collection, plan ahead. You guys already know I am not going to advocate or support you going into debt for things that you want. I just won't. I want you to be smart in how you go about it. I will always advocate for that, but this has been one hell of a weekend, just if you are a fan of A'ja Wilson, but she absolutely deserves it all. I'm just so happy to see all of the support and excitement on both the sneaker side, but then also from a women's basketball side. Both of my worlds are coming together. Oh, man, it's like Christmas in February, but it'll really be Christmas in May when this drops. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please go ahead and comment your thoughts below on the A'ja Wilson A1 as well as the collection. Again, this will drop in men's and kids sizing down to a 1Y. They will also have kids clothing available from this drop. So she's certainly not excluding anyone as much as possible, and that's amazing. She's got fans all over the world. Doesn't matter who you are. I hope that you enjoy it. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.